Hey, mobile field force leader, if you're good, you can initiate.
Queen 310, roger. All Queen units and Paul units, let's initiate southbound, then westbound.
Queen 310, hitting the teen. Keep it tight. We're westbound. We're going to use the cars to block traffic so we don't have northbound vehicles. And we'll take that all the way across. Whoever gets stuck in there, gets stuck in there. We'll address that afterwards. All right, we're on the A now, going to make the intersection. Everybody, code 3, code 3.
Bring it tight to intersection, flappers going in. Tighten up the intersection, tighten up the intersection. Hurry up, tighten it up. We want all the way to the east curb. Squad leaders, get out, get on the twos, go 2. All right, TCU, we're taking the intersection now. All right, my units. Quick, we're going to do a crossbow right to cover this fence. Hurry up, we got the group coming southbound. Let's call them up.
Hey, mobile field force leader, when you're set, let me know. We're going to cap the north. The north. Police squad to the north if you have it.
Okay, we got everybody.
Roger.
Hey, can I get my Paul units up here? Go 2. We're going to need you to do a crossbow run.
Verify you want Paul units to cover the fence, correct?
Correct. Over here on this side. It's going to be on the east element.
Hey, TC want to air certify this portion of this is capped.
You guys have the south end of it contained. You just need the north end of it also to get blocked off.
Roger. TC is going to be coming from the north, and we'll do the rest. We're just waiting for the blocking force.
Copy that.
Do you think I need more bodies on the west side? More officers on the west side?
Hey, do not let these people leave.
Hey, I see if you can do a traffic plan and get Arcadia from the north shut down for all southbound traffic.
Hey, Paul unit, don't go too far. Don't go too far.
Well, I want this.
Just cover the fence. Keep it closer south to Temple. Don't go all the way up.
Right.
Hey, let's cover down south. All units cover down south.
We're much covering of the fence.
And mobile field force leader at the north at IESO for you until you get the resources to relieve us. Hey, airship, you got us coming south?
Yes, sir, I got you coming south.
Right, and you got a blocking force to the south of us, correct?
Correct. At Temple, you got a blocking force.
Roger. We're gonna cap the street and do a mass. There's supposed to be a squad that's coming to this rest. Can you direct them to us when they can?
Copy. If that squad's on the frequency, go to Alameda and Aliso.
2310 to that extra Paul unit. I'm gonna need you guys here. Code 3. I need you to the west side of Alameda and Temple. Code 3. Code 3.
Do we need more officers on this side, on the west side? Western.
Do I have that extra Paul unit squad that's coming here now?
Hey, airship, we need that squad from commercial 3. Hey, we're taking rock shuttles and crowds fighting with us right now.
Unit on commercial, code 3.
Hey, Metro SU. I'm looking at pull the Paul units that's covering the MTA, and I'm going to bring them over here just because we didn't get good coverage, and we got a bunch of people flanking us. You copy that?
Yeah, Roger, we're also getting flanked here.
Roger. Hey, Paul unit. On your crossbow, right? We're going to let that go. I need you guys to come back around here, and you're going to cover the northwest corner because we got a bunch of people behind us over here.
Yeah, Paul unit, Roger, northwest corner.
Yeah, sorry about that. Just come south, behind our line, and then we need just force protection to our rear.
Roger.
Yeah, they're taking rocks and bottles, code 3 to Aliso and Alameda. They're out about, 5 to 1.
Roger, CP copies. Incident commanders declared a tactical alert. We're going to get some more resources.
Hey, Chase. Hey, Quan, we're gonna have them come south right here and get behind the line. Oh, 120, verify 37s are authorized.
.37 millimeters are authorized. 37 millimeters are authorized per incident commander.
Roger, authorized.
Queen 310 to CP. We have the south side of this locked down good.
ACP Metro 2C1 took a major engagement. We have one in custody, Aliso and Alameda.
CP copies, Roger. What resources do you need?
They need about 50 more people at SO and Alameda Code 3.
Roger.
Yes, sir. You need a backup squad. I got 320 that could go.
Yeah, we're gonna need on Alameda and Aliso. Reconfigure here and just push south.
Roger. Okay, they're en route to you guys, code 3.
And Normal Field Leader, reconfigure Alameda, Arcadia, and Alameda. All resources, Arcadia, Alameda. Link up with Metro and we'll south from here.
I got 320 going over there.
ACP plate X-ray Sam Zebra 585 ADW on a police officer. 8 X-ray Sam Zebra 585 gray caravan. It's going to be ADW on a police officer, male, white, beard with a sunglasses.
dumpster. We're trying to clear our vehicles out. We got a crowd out. It's a slow move, but we're working on it.
Yeah, Roger that. I have one squad. When I get the additional resources, I'm going to need a form of another squad. We're going to do a block here to the east and west and just push south.
Oh, you're trying to go south on that lead program.
I'm going to need my tracker lights just lined up. We're trying to push the crowd through so we can get in our vehicles to get out of here. Give us a few moments. Hey, line, let's talk to this line. If I can get my shot right here, give it an announcement that we're leaving and clear the area.
Hey, verify the route of travel again.
It's on LA. It's on Arcadia.
Well, then we go south and loop around to LA. Go south Alameda, Alameda's open, and then we could loop around to LA.
Hey, Tony and Amanda.
Going southbound?
Hey, airship, you up?
Yes, sir.
We're just waiting on the resources, so we need a blocking force on the east and west. Once that's established, we're going to push. But we don't have the resources for a blocking force.
Okay, they're pulling off of right now. They're going to be looping around LA. They'll be coming up in a little bit.
Yeah, we're at for the log. Heavy engagement at Alameda and Aliso. Multiple ADWs on a PO. Glass bottles. Officer struck. We also have ADW with a vehicle. I put out that license plate. And a crowd of at least 800.
Hey, Lieutenant Dunster, be advised that a crowd on Spring Street in front of the City Hall, they are moving northbound. Our assumption is that they're going to converge with your crowd.
Yeah, roger that. Hey, officers, Irving, I need you up here calling the two.
Keep the shots tight. Keep the shots tight.
Hey, verify going LA, what street for the Paul units?
Eastbound Arcadia. It's a one-way, but who cares? We're going to take that street over. It's going to be our street. Take that eastbound to Alameda. Go 3.
All right, Queen and Paul units, you're going to be eastbound Arcadia. Bound Arcadia from LA. Okay, Queen 310, where are you guys going?
Do I have a 37 millimeter with me here?
Yeah, Paul 120, I got 37. We're just getting to Arcadia.
6L 121, 5 be advised. Appears to be going northbound on Spring toward Aliso or Christian Temple.
CP to 310, the goal is to get there before the crowd, please.
Go north to Arcadia and go east to Alameda.
Those officers arriving, I need you to link up with me when you get here for immediate dismount.
All units be advised, 500 hour 200 North Ring are now heading northbound Ring toward Temple, unknown if they're going to the Federal Convention Center. 360.
Cast on this frequency, we're doing tactics here. Hey, officers coming onto Arcadia, I need you to come down onto the bridge, please. Drive down onto the southern lane. Hey, officers that are on Arcadia, come onto the bridge. Drive onto the bridge.
TSC, be advised. Once we have sufficient resources, we're going to shoot blocking
Hey,
forces
officers with the shots on Arcadia,
left
gonna follow
and
the clock.
right. We're going to push southbound. Then we're going to have a blocking force block behind us on Aliso and Alameda. We're going to push all the way south to Temple, and then we're going to just hold Alameda from Aliso to Temple. Hey, Queen and Paul units on Arcadia, your shops, you're going to put them face southbound on Alameda.
I need you guys to move some of the people in front of my shop.
Queen 330.
Hey, we're gonna just back up. Just gonna back up.
Queen 340, Officer 8 help. We're going to have auto speed control.
Hey, Metro, we have, our blocking forces to the east and west are set. They're gonna move up. I'm gonna shoot them, and then we're gonna push south.
Unit lead shop, the Paul units, and Queen, you're going to follow us with the shops.
Hey, 3P and to the TCU unit, we're pretty much stuck here. And we're holding our breath. But moving out is gonna be difficult.
310, verify you're located.
Okay, crossbows. Prepare to initiate. 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 Initiate.
330, can you verify where the sign is?
310, be advised. When we tried to deploy here, we lost the intersection. Now we're surrounded. We're going to reorganize.
Who's going to hold our rear?
Don't worry about
When we get to cover the rear, please.
C platoon is covering the rear.
No,
they're not right now.
Come up here, code 3. We'll just hold the back, and we'll start deploying 37.
They're on our top side.
Move.
2330, can you verify where 2310 is?
Okay, black and white. Get to that red car. See that red shop 89132. Where that red car's going. Try to pull up there so that way we have enough room to mount up and get to the TCU units.
Hey, last people, here.
Go ahead and repeat the last message, please.
They need a blocking force left before we move forward, guys. We need a blocking force left. You should know there.
Okay, but we don't. And if we keep pushing, we're going to come in there.
I don't know. Airship, are you up?
Sir, what was that message for airship?
Yeah. I need a crowd assessment here. Temple and Alameda. I need to make sure I got no one left behind.
Copy. It's me about 300 on the south.
If you want to collapse to this side of the street,
still have about
natural barriers that might help you.
65 that's still on the overpass.
East or west?
Then probably about another 40 that's
You
just
on the
west
south
of
side of the
Alameda
street,
Temple.
you're going to have the natural barriers to the east and west.
Correction to the south curb. South curb, maintain this.
Roger that. We'll start moving back. Hey guys, left legal is approved. Hey, patrol officers, left legal is approved. Hey, these guys are.
We need more bodies on this corner. We can't hold it from the push, guys.
Be advised that crowd from City Hall, east on Temple, and working their way towards Alameda.
Unit 1 unit responding code 3 over into Central Division. 1 unit code 3 from Acton Initial.
Stay off 44.
Okay, guys, push. Let's push. Push south.
Hey, C platoon, those guys have body armor underneath.
310. We have a line here on Temple, just east of Alameda. We're holding it now. A lot of our vehicles are gone, so we're all on foot. It looks like the crowd is starting to disperse and head back to the intersection of Alameda and Temple.
Okay, CP copies.
Yeah, you have the crowd has hooked from Temple northbound on Alameda, and we're talking a couple thousand walking northbound towards you guys.
Hey guys, request. Hey,
all you peers on Temple.
Do you have any reserves up there that you can break off and bring to me?
We're going to leave this and we'll head north to...
We're going to try to break ourselves off from here, or do you want a patrol squad? Mobile field force squad. The mobile field force squad can hold, and if we could utilize you guys, collapse on me in the middle of the street here. Roger that. Making it happen. Ooh, we can't. Uzma, we're short over here. Man, I'm getting super tuned for these. Head boy, we're en route. Yeah, Roger.
All right. Have those shops ready to go with doors open. We're going to be looking at extracting out of here, and we'll head up to the metro spot north of us. Have all
Hey,
these vehicles
boy,
in
I
place
could use
so
your
we
guys
could,
on the line over here.
Deploy.
Approximately 2,000 people east of Apple from Judge JUN ISO tornado. And then the crowd on Alameda itself is probably about 3,000 in front of the federal jail.
Drivers.
For rocks and bottles again in front of the federal building.
That's SUV. Make it happen.
Push, we're rolling.
Watch your high ground on the left up here. High on the left.
Follow us. Follow us, guys. Let's go. In the cars. If it's 5 or 6, Dumpster. You on base? Or attack?
Go for TFC1.
Hey, where do you want it? We got the whole crew coming up your way.
I need you southbound from commercial on Alameda.
Roger. I got the whole crew coming.
Harvey, negative, push.
High ground to the left.
310. Make one more unlawful assembly declaration and begin making arrests for any ADW on police officers.
Watch your high ground. Left side high ground. High ground.
Okay, TFC1, if you want to arrest me, you're going to need to We got it left side high ground. Black and white commercial in Alameda. Do not these vehicles leave. Block the vehicles in so they can't leave.
All right, you copy that? Just take a look. Everything's going to be blocked from this white car with the hazards. We'll get them on foot. Column of twos, however many ones we get, we'll go right here. The microphone stop. I need you to take a lane, door to door, door to door. Give us room to get out.
You need to come Alameda commercial southbound.
Rocks and bottles, guys.
Hey, CP, we're taking heavy rocks and bottles in front of the building, Alameda south of commercial. If you have any additional resources, send them Alameda south of commercial. If you need an immediate response on a broadcast, go to 46 for tactics.
CP copies. We're sending all available resources your way.
Police unit on commercial. Is that reserve squad ready?
Roger.
We need them as soon as you can bring them. CP, advise the trains to shut them down. Hey, let's go, guys. Don't let it get. Let's go, we need you south on Alameda towards the push. Form up and code 2. Hey, CP, I'm going to need some resources coming southbound on Alameda from commercial. Major engagement in front of the federal building.
Roger. Resources are on their way.
Any unit that have 37s available, respond southbound on Alameda towards the push. 37s. 37. Don't let him get a foothold. Keep pushing. Pushing. Don't let him get a foothold. Keep pushing.
Take the sign. The sign.
Hey guys, keep them moving. Keep them moving.
Hey, we're getting more or less lethal positions.
Hey, black and white, go ahead and park those.
Hey, the armory's en route with
out
more
of
or
the
less
shop.
lethal.
You guys with only available bodies, on down with form a squad.
We need more 37.
I got units coming. Hey, CP, I'm going to need some more police officers. I'm going to need at least another 2 squads. Major engagement, major rocks and bottles. Commercial, correction, Alameda South and commercial.
CP, we have units on their way.
All right, sir, we're coming now. I got 2 squads. We're 3 and 20.
You're southbound Alameda from commercial. When you're inbound, link up with me in the middle of the street. Call my 2s and I'll give you an assignment.
Roger.
Hey, CP, TSC1 to CP, we're going to need some less lethal munitions brought in here. I'm going to need 37s and 40s, we're running out. Hey guys, dress the line, dress the line. Forty Charles, any additional squads available? Come on up.
White on commercial. Stand by.
Guys, dress the line right, dress the line right. Charles to the resource responding. If you are, we need a blocking force ultimately on the west side of Alameda and Temple. Blocking force. Hey, you're not behind the line, let's push.
Just be advised, you got about 40 people at Temple and Alameda. From City Hall has made its way over here.
Forty Charles, verify we have assets coming to set up a blocking force on the west side of Alameda at Alameda and Temple.
So they're not going to get in there. That whole intersection on the west side is covered by about 4,000 people.
Airship, so if you can get them there, I don't know how long it's going to take. This push is going to be beneficial if we can't cap that west side.
Yeah, the whole west side is packed with people all the way to Judge John Iso on Temple from Alameda. You might be able to do a blocking force if you come Temple westbound towards Alameda. Have a blocking force on the east side of Alameda. You will be able to do that, but right now there's only one you get near the west side of the intersection.
So push, we're gonna need a mount foot or something because east side's not gonna help. If I don't have the view, if you think it's beneficial to block the east instead of the west, I don't want them to go towards the other side of the building.
Okay, copy. I'm just letting you know you can get people on the west side right now. It's packed like sardines. But the east side, that you can get assets in there. It's just an option.
Keep pushing. We'll be holding at Temple.
TC1 to C. We have pushed almost. If we don't have a blocking force at Temple, we're gonna hold at Temple.
We hold at Temple.
Hey, Archangel, once it stabilizes the Temple, I'm gonna dial you up for a mission.
Roger.
Hey, squad leaders and sergeants, we're holding at Temple. Hold at the building. When we get to the end of the building, hold.
The group start to push south towards 1st Street on Alameda.
Hey, Tony, coordinate, hold at the end of the building here. Hold right here at the building. Hold at the threshold of the... Hey, if there's... Suburban's hold. If there's any drivers in the police vehicles, come up to us here at Temple. Airship, go.
Yes, sir.
What's the view look like on Temple itself, west of our location, Alameda?
It's going to be packed with people, sir, up to Judge John Iso. The east side of it, though, is somewhat open, but the west side of Temple is completely jammed. Although some of them are starting to filter south towards 1st Street, but it's still a huge presence.
Roger, confirm vehicles or a combination of vehicles and bodies.
Hey, for mostly bodies, there's only a few vehicles that are kind of trapped within the bodies, but mostly personnel.
Hey, Roger, are there any additional resources responding to this location that hasn't been accounted for?
CP, do you have that answer? Are there any additional resources that are available or haven't been accounted for?
Tony, if you need a
40 Charles, are you up on 4-4?
40 Charles, go ahead.
Hey, 40 Charles, it's Green from the Armory. We have additional less lethal where you need us. We're at Alameda and Aliso. It's by pedestrian.
Roger, you might have to go on foot. We 37s and the less lethal you have to send them forward and have them meet us down at the towards Temple.
Roger, Temple and Alameda.
Yeah, Roger, come southbound. You're going to have to get through all those black and whites.
Yeah, Roger, we're going to get to you. Give it some time.
Yeah, Roger that. 310 to airship. Can you do another dispersal notice?
Yes, sir.
Hey, TSC1 to the IC or the CP, if we have any slammer vans, they can stop down and link up with us. That'd be great as well.
CP cop.
PTSD leader, verify location of the jail vans.
10 mile left. 310. Have the jail hands come south on Alameda. They're going to be where all the SUVs are over here, all the Suburbans from Metro. They're just going to have to navigate through the crowd in the cars.
CP Rogers, looking at Alameda and Aliso.
He needs you to go south on Alameda from Aliso, sir.
Roger, thank you.
Hey, TSC1 or TSC2, if you lost your radio or you don't have your push to talk, step off the line for a second. If you lost radio, step off the line and come and get your radio.
Airship, if you can, keep an eye on the train tracks. Let us know if people are jumping the tracks. They might be going around our barriers.
Copy that.
18 George 40 to CP. We are coming in with 1 and 8 with 37s and fulls. Where do you need us?
Southbound Alameda from commercial.
Roger.
All responding units check in at Central Station. Roll call room first. All responding units come check in at Central Station first. CP, the TSC leader, where do you need the additional munitions?
Stand by. Hey, 330. For additional munitions, I'm going to have the units come southbound on Alameda from commercial. They'll have to just navigate through the shops and meet us at the Metro SUVs. That's where we need the additional munitions.
CP copies. Be advised they're going to be in a mobile field force response van.
Is there a doctor I can call? The rifles are exposed in the back. They broke the winch.
Three 387-9442.
Hold it, Temple, guys. Hold it, Temple.
Repeat
Guys,
that
everyone,
for
hold it.
942.
942.
Hold.
9442.
Hey, we just, in the Corona, we just had a police vehicle, windows put out. We're taking 2 in custody with a Slimer van. And, Alameda, south of, commercial. Respond southbound only. Do not respond south to north. Respond from north to south only.
Paul 130, you have about 60 people in commercial blocking southbound on Alameda. If you're close by, let us know. We could try to break a hole for you and pass out.
Hey, repeat that. Repeat that.
Hey, sir, you guys are
Just
just an option. You're gonna have to bust through that crowd at commercial and Alameda. The one down south at Temple is way too big.
Yeah, Roger, I got a squad ready to push these guys.
Hey, if we could punch through commercial at Alameda to get those resources, we need it to happen.
Yeah, Roger, we're pushing that resources down here. Let us know. We'll come in and we'll break a hole.
Delta.
Green 310, where's my slammer van at?
CP to 310. You're gonna have to give a little bit more time.
Roger.
Hey guys, we're taking rocks here.
FD 130, show us code 6. Location. FD 130 will be at Temple and Alameda, code 6.
Call 2 minutes. It's going to be 5 and 50, code 3 to Aliso and Alameda.
Hey, I see for the log. We have an officer hit in the face with a rock. Officer injured with a rock at Temple and Alameda.
Well, guys, 37. I need 37 resupplied on the left side. 37 millimeters.
Hey, Art, I'm gonna dial you up.
Hey guys, shields down, please. Shields down.
CP to TSC Lieutenant, verify the severity of the officer, and be advised that medical is being set up on Temple and on First and Vignes at the Buddhist Temple. FD is over there.
Hey, Metro, shields down. They're grabbing rocks from the consent site south of us. Hey, all officers, shields down. They're grabbing rocks from the construction site on the southeast or the southwest corner.
Hey, airship. FCSC-1 to airship.
Yeah, go.
Hey, is that parking lot to our southwest full of people?
It's got a handful of people in it. Totally packed. The majority of the people are going to be
green laser on the right.
But it does have a handful.
Okay, Roger, just so you know, they're getting rocks, and everything they throwing it at us from there. So we're going to try to push that. We do not have the resources at this time, though.
We have green laser on the right. Green laser on the right.
We have all the green laser on the so top for that.
Thank you.
Call 210 to TNC1.
Cheers, go.
We're coming down Main past Temple to eastbound Aliso. Where do you need us? What do you need us to do?
How many bodies do you have?
At least 5 and 50.
Okay, perfect. I need you to get Alameda southbound from Temple. There's some people that are there. I need you to punch through that crowd, come southbound to Alameda, up with me on Temple. We've taken major rocks and bottles. Officers are hurt. They're getting rocks from the construction site. I'm going to need your resources to push past it so they can. And if you can make that happen 3, that would help us out a lot. I need travel to be southbound Alameda at Commercial. Do not respond northbound. I need you down from Commercial. Code.
Roger. All call 220s, 230, 240, 250, 260. We're going to push southbound Alameda from Aliso. We're going code 6 now.
They're throwing paintballs. What side of the line they're throwing paintballs? Your van's coming for a rescue. We're working on that now.
Roger.
PSC 1, we're coming southbound Alameda from Aliso now.
Roger that. Hey, if that's fine.
All keys. Code 6 from the 2s.
Are trying to CP.
Hey, Lieutenant Mans, you up?
Go for Mans, 210.
Hey, let's coordinate a different tactic. Hey, I know this is the last minute. You guys are already on Alameda. But if it's possible, can I get you to come to Temple, push eastbound towards us, and we're going to push into Hollenbeck so we can out of this construction site where they're throwing stuff at us. So we can go around Temple, push eastbound Temple towards Alameda, and we're pushing east.
You want Alameda and Temple pushing eastbound?
Correct, yes. You're going to have to go around to Temple, respond to eastbound Temple towards East Temple towards Alameda. So, Judge Aitoy, eastbound aisle towards Alameda into Hollenbeck. We will hold this blocking force here.
Roger, verify where's your blocking force?
Blocking force is at Alameda and Temple on the north curb. I need us on Temple eastbound.
Roger, so we're going to be walking southbound Aliso towards Temple.
Say that again?
Southbound Alameda towards Temple. And we'll meet you there at the north side of the street. We can start pushing eastbound Temple.
No, they're mid-block on Temple already. I need you to go around and start on Temple, get mid-Temple, and push east Temple to Alameda. Confirm you got that?
I hear it, but there's our crowd on Commercial. We can't get cross lock on that.
We got that mobile field force pushing east.
Again, we're mid-block between Commercial and Temple on Alameda.
Hey, man, correct you, Austin. Come southbound Alameda, come southbound to me, Miller Street.
Roger. Rock.
Hey, so meet me Alameda and Temple, we'll push from here. But if you can get here for 3, I'd appreciate it.
Is CP to any unit out there that injured officer has been transported to Vignes and Temple? Correction, Vignes first. CP to airship.
Here.
Can we get an approximate crowd size for the crowd down in front of the federal building?
I'm sorry, you want me to put the camera on which car?
Just looking for an estimate on the crowd size at this time.
Our units, they pushed the crowd south to Temple and Alameda, and that crowd size is about 3,500 right now.
Hold the air for tactics. Hold the air for tactics. Hey, TC1 to airship.
Sure.
Additional moving force that just linked up with us. Alameda Temple. We're going to shoot across to the east, and then we're going to start pushing westbound away from this construction zone. So we'll stop taking some of these bottles. We're going to continue to the west.
Okay, copy that.
TSC, be advised that's going to be making a crossbow left. Crossbow left. Blocking force left.
Left side's going to the barrier. Left side's going to the barrier. Press left. Left side's going to the barrier. It's in during the CP, JUN.
Paul 210 so at crossbow left at Alameda and Temple is set.
Hey, Lloyd and Tony, do you want to start?
Negative. We don't have a blocking force on the other side, on the south crossing, on the south side of.
It's only the CP, you want?
Go for CP.
CP, if any other resources come in, can you have one squad respond to Alameda and Commercial to do a blocking force across Commercial east of Alameda, please?
CP copies.
Hey, boy, I'm going to start push, and it's going to be a pivot like an L shape, ending up in an L shape.
23 on the CP.
Go CP.
Be advised, I have 1 in 10 over there with our black and whites with that unit. So be advised that there might be spread thin over there.
Okay, Roger. You are responding to Commercial and Alameda to the George 20's request.
Negative. I'm staying here with the TCU. I'm just letting you know that one of the 3 Paul units, I think it's 3 Paul 40, 3 Queen Reed, is there.
Roger.
Movie, as soon as you're ready to do that pivot, let's do it.
Copy that. Let me relay the message.
Hey, Johnson, thanks for here.
C has not yet received severity of injury to officer. Fire station number 4 on East Temple is awaiting for your arrival for treatment. Yes, leader, be advised, munitions are in. They're on Commercial. They should be meeting with you shortly. Call to the CP. Good.
4 code 6 at Alameda.
40 Charles at 10. Be advised, we don't have enough to do a blocking force and hold our backside.
CP, Roger. There's
on
a George unit there that
East.
was requesting your help.
Roger that. So what do you want to do? Hold it?
Yeah, we're going to hold it here and see how it goes. And I'll try to see what we can make over here.
Okay, roger that. We have additional resources coming from the Pride Raid. Obviously with a delayed ETA.
Hey, 10, we're going to need the next group to come northbound on Alameda towards Temple. And then we can do a full push westbound.
Yeah, roger that. Okay, TC1 to the CP.
Go for CP.
Once there's any kind of established group of officers that you're able to compile, if they can respond northbound from 1st to Temple on Alameda, create a blocking force and be ready to push to the west. So they're going to have to respond from south to north, from 1st to Temple on Alameda.
Okay, roger that. The unit with the munitions have arrived. They need to know your exact location to meet up with you.
Alameda and Temple.
X-27, did you copy that?
40 Charles 10. If you're able to send me any additional bodies, I can take them to form out to do a crowd left.
Out of resources.
Copy that. We'll see what we can.
Leslie, we'll make your way over here to these motorcycles.
All units be advised there's been a freeway incursion. California Highway Patrol SRT will make arrests. California Highway Patrol SRT will make the arrest on the freeway incursion. TSC 1, X-ray 27 has your additional munitions. They just went code 6. X-ray 27.
Yeah, Roger, they need to come southbound Alameda at Temple. They're going to see the Metro Suburbans. That's where we're at.
X-ray 27, did you copy?
Hey, CP, we just had a motorcycle drove into our skirmish line. Drove into our skirmish line. Suspect being taken into custody. Motorcycle down. They drove into our skirmish line. We're going to need a full tackle alert, all available resources. Taking glass bottles and rocks at this time.
Roger that. Tackle alert has already been in place. Resources are en route. They're on Temple and Alameda. Look for all the Metro SUV Suburbans.
Second notice, like
40 Charles to 10 boy.
The line as well.
Charles, hey, give me a couple Metro officers. I got some 37 millimeters in this mobile field force van.
Roger, Jim, take care of it. Hey, see, we have a motorcycle drive through the skirmish line, running over us. Both suspects are in custody.
Roger, so second suspect is also in custody. Verify.
That's a firm in custody for both.
Be advised, transfer all officers to 450 East Temple. 450 East Temple to Fire Station 4.
We can't move anywhere on Temple. We have 3,000 people here. We have Metro EMTs treating them. They're stabilized in a suburban. We can't go anywhere on Temple.
Roger that.
Hey, 300. Edward 10 Charles.
It's 10 boy, go.
You got fire extinguisher. Sorry about that. My bad. Hey, you have about 15 horses en route. They're going to stay at Union Station and be available from on the north side there. But we're en route with 15 horses.
Roger that. Hey, go to 46. We'll coordinate.
Okay, I'll be on 46.
Hey, Moy, we got
15 horses. Is it possible to transport the officers to the federal building and utilize our pad for transport of injured officers?
No, we're
verify. We'll hold as long as we can so the horses get here.
Yeah, roger that. They're going to be inbound. Coordinate on 46 with Eric Rogers where you want them. 20 Edward was 2 and 15 on horses. Okay, right now our office table, they're with the Metro EMTs. We're going to hold. They're okay with that. We're stable right now, so we don't need to go to a federal building or move. We're really compromised with it.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
We have motorcycles driving into our line. We have active vehicles driving into police officers, and we have rocks and bottles being thrown at us.
Roger, resources are starting to flow in.
Hey, 20 Edward, you on? 20 Edward, you on?
Ball 120, where do we have the arrest van? Taking arrest on Urso and Alameda.
And how many slammer vans are showing up?
Hey, 20 Edward, you on?
Where do we have the slammer vans at?
The slammer vans are still at MDC. We're sending multiple units to try to get through the crowd to even pick up the van.
Roger, where do you want to arrest these for now?
Boy, 20 Charles. 20 Edward, John. Twenty Edward, come up. Ten with message for 40 Charles. How much? Charles to 10. Stand by, I'm coordinating with Roger, stand by. Charles to 3. Stand by.
Okay. Hey, he's on the phone. He's talking to Eric Roger now.
CP information for okay, man, name and Aliso, male white 20s, pink hat, face mask, black sweatshirt with the tan, crossbody bag, sitting on top of a Waymo vehicle in the middle of the intersection. Information, man and Aliso. Hey, Tony or James, send me one Metro officer to be a 37 millimeter. Over by this white van on my side, east.
Yeah, I'm coming. I walked over there.
I have 839 landline.
Go for Template. 40 Charles, go for Template. Hey, Roger. Stand by. James, I don't need 37 rounds. I need a shooter. I need a Metro officer to come shoot a 37 over here. 40 to 10, be advised, I got money that can do that crossbow left side. However, that's going to split the crowd. We're going to have both sides, so I don't know if we want to hold on that till the horses get here. Just stand by on that. You got 2 and 15 en route from the barn to link up with you. They're coming from DOC to you.
Call 130.
Okay, roger that.
Coming towards us right now at Alameda Commercial. We're going to need more or less available over them. They can westbound our commercial Alameda. CP, copy. Okay. .130 CP.
CP, have everything got units responding to Alameda first to block off the smell vent for this crossbow?
We are still waiting for more resources to arrive to the CP. Just take a long time.
Units coming southbound on Alameda, come up.
Say, TC1, 10 boy to airship.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Say, airship, are there any resources in Alameda we can use that we can utilize?
No, sir. Looks like everyone's got their hands full. You even got the units at Alameda Commercial that are dealing with the large there as well.
Yeah, Roger. In the event that when the command post is able to get more resources, if we get a blocking force first through Temple to facilitate our push to the west, that would be our next risk.
All right, copy that, sir. I just asked the CP a few minutes ago about that. They're still working getting units to get over there.
Yeah, whether it be 2 squads, 3 squads, whatever it is, blocking force or a skirmish line, barrier to barrier, from first to Temple, south to north. If you can coordinate that, and if you can't get a hold of me on 4-4, we're doing Metro Tactics on 46 as well.
Copy, I got 4-6 up as well.
Roger, and we got 20 Edward with 2 and 15 en route from the barn. They're going to go to the DOC, respond from east to west.
Copy.
Queen 340, can you pick up your cell phone?
Is there any available unit that can assist with clearing the freeway overpass? Because CHP is also taking rocks and bottles.
There's no available units there. Everyone's outnumbered about 100 to 1, and they're waiting for units at first in Alameda.
Copy. CP to X27. Once we're done distributing extra rounds, respond to commercial and Arcata, correction, and Alameda, commercial and Alameda to distribute extra rounds.
CPP advise you have individuals on the 110 heading westbound from Big B and Commercial. Correction, that's going to be the 10 freeway.
10 freeway from where?
It's going to be Bigness and Commercial. Hey, CP, that's going to be, the pads are going to be on the 101 freeway, heading northbound towards Alameda.
Roger that.
And CH is on the 101 over by Spring Street. They moved 30 vehicles.
Okay, airship, TC-1 airship.
Yes, sir, good.
Hey, do you bring in a camera van, or we need in for some arrestees? Is there any way to come from Tampa and Alameda northbound arrestees?
Copy. You can put them, probably have to come north, back on Alameda, and east on, Marshall.
Is there a crowd to the north that would block any vehicles that we use?
There's a crowd at Elisa. LAPD units own the east side of that intersection. So we can come in off of Commercial in Alameda, whether it's eastbound or westbound.
Roger. AC, if you get the opportunity to coordinate slammer vans, to travel to come, we have 4 detained in arrest, 2 motorcycle suspects that drove into our line, and then we have 2 other suspects in custody.
CP, Roger, we'll work on it. What's your location?
Temple and Alameda.
All units in this track, staff 24 Charles, Captain Javal. I am now the incident commander. Commander 1, Captain Bouchard is the ops chief, effectively right now.
Hey, Houston to CP.
Go.
Hey, is there any chance we can get some officers to drop off crates of water?
Got it. En route.
Roger. Southbound Alameda from north to South Alameda Temple.
Search 20 to CP.
Go.
Hey, do you have a small squad that could respond to commercial and I have coming through in between the buildings from the First Street or the Temple Street side and cutting through the building to get in behind us. So I just need a small blocking force to people from coming through the building.
Does the IC, everything's in play. You got the airship. It's who answers up to handle that mission. Everything is in play right now.
Roger, airship.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is George 20. So we're on Alameda and Commercial. So just of us where the federal agents are. So in between the 2 buildings, I got people that keep coming through there, walking through there, and then coming up behind us. Is there any way you can, if you find any units, can you seal that for us so we don't have to know about that?
Okay, copy. I'll try to get some units. Where exactly are they coming out? On the is it south of the jail?
Roger. I don't know if they're coming in through like the hillside or like along the courthouse, like the yard, and then they walk in between between the detention center and the courthouse.
Okay, copy that. Hey, do you have contact with any of those federal officers down there, George 20?
I'm sorry, sir, repeat.
Do you have contact with any of those like National Guard or federal officers down there?
I can walk down there and ask if they can, yeah, let me go ask if they can take care of this.
Okay, copy, because I think we're pretty thin on units. They can't even get guys to do a crossbow down there. They're still waiting.
Good, sir, thank you.
Officers who had a suspect in custody inside of a Charger and left it alone, come in.
I see leadership. I see leadership. I see to Supervisor Eliminated Temple, who's got the lead over there. Come up.
GC1, Tim Boy, go.
Tim Boy. All right. So as far as immediate needs, we're getting some slab rents. We're going to start the additional purchase orders in the area. Let's work with the airship to work on this first.
Yeah, roger that. I'll have the airship do the first orders. We have 4 suspects in custody. 2 of them major ADWs on police officers. They drove motorcycles along. Officers, they're in custody. We have them on alert. We need slammer vans to get those guys out of here. And we have 2 additional suspects that are in custody. So those are immediate needs to get them away. Secondary needs, if we can get our next group of resources from south to north, First Street and Alameda, form a blocking force on that street, move northbound so that we can continue to push. Or if you have a different direction, we're waiting for a direction from the IC.
I am the IC currently. We're trying to marshal more resources. I will let you know as soon as we got some squads in the ready. So right now, your intent is to push east or south?
The only way we can push is west. That is our only, with our layout and with the construction site to our west, where they're getting the rocks from and throwing them at us, the only plausible way is to go from east to west.
Roger. I'll let you know when we have more squads in play.
Roger. And then I just need your intent and a mission once you come up with a...
Roger, that is the focal point, is Eliminated Temple, is freeway, or they will have to handle that. Let me get more services in play and then develop a plan of action. Just hold time. Secondarily, do you need more
We have 160-40 and we have 160-37 total. So we should be good for now. But if there's any kind of major movement, we may need to think about resupply.
Roger, I'll work on the resupply.
Idaho 30 pulled off Idaho 50. Will be over there. They've been briefed.
And 10 boy to IC.
Go for it.
Hey, if we can get a PIO out here as well, because we have a large amount of press that are semi-problematic and in our area of operation. If we can get a place for them with a PIO.
Roger, PIO has been requested.
40 boy to IC. Boy to IC.
Go for IC.
Okay, if we could see if TACMed resources could also respond prior to doing this movement. Our officers are getting injured.
Roger.
Incident Commander, units on attack here. 3, correction, Idaho 50. Idaho 50 is overhead. We've been briefed up. Copy the situation there at Alameda and Temple, and waiting on resources there for a crossbow right. On the west side, is that still the intent? Are we going to push them east or west from there when those resources arrive?
All right, Idaho, I need a good situational awareness of where the squads are at this point and where we can collapse so we can focus on this push.
All right, stand by. Jester, I'm going to fire up an image to you now. The dream is done. Let me know getting the image, and move on from there.
Just for previous, I do have that available on standby for him to respond to Alameda and first for the crossbow. You guys copy?
They were authorized previously, and I'm authorizing that as well.
Search 20 to CP. Did you guys copy my last? CP to Idaho 50, Roger. We see your feed.
All right, it wasn't me, but Roger on seeing the feed. And let me just kind of get the lay of the land here. It looks like the bulk of resources are at Alameda and Temple. We have another squad north of there, Alameda and Commercial or Aliso, and they're holding there. But I think the main spot where officers are getting attacked there and taking damage from rocks and bottles is going to be Alameda and Temple.
Is there any real estate that we can give up so we can push resources to Alameda and Temple?
Search 20 CP on.
Go.
Search 20, I do have a squad available here on Commercial and Alameda to respond over to Temple for a crossbow right.
Yeah, do that. We could use you. If you want to backtrack or if you can't go over towards like Bigness and then come westbound on Temple, we're going to put you on the east side of the intersection, Temple and Alameda, because they're going to push westbound on Temple. And who was that, 20 or whoever that was at Alameda Temple? Who's calling the shots at Alameda Temple? I want this next squad to be on the east side, Alameda and Temple, for the push westbound.
Hey, this is George 40 at Alameda and Commercial. Hey, we've just got the one extra squad. We give that squad up, we're going to be sent. I mean, if they need it really bad, we can.
Yeah, I think that other squad that answered up, we'll send them there. If we need more, I'll let you know. I'll keep you guys intact there for now. Once these people get off the freeway, they might be your problem again.
Raj.
40 is their shift. Idaho, were you talking about the blocking force on the east side of Temple?
Yeah, verify for me. We were going to have more resources come. You want those resources on the east side, or where do you want that next MFF for that push westbound?
Here's I need the air for a second. I got 38 officers here ready to launch. Give me a mission and guide them in. Give me a mission.
40 Charles. Anybody that's responding, send them to First and Alameda, blocking force north from First and Alameda.
Okay, copy. First and Alameda, blocking force north. George 40 or 40 Charles, whoever that was sending your group. Go to First and Alameda. You're going to block force north.
Okay, you got Paul 320, 30, and 40. Paul 320, 30, and 40 launching to that mission now.
All right, Alameda at first. Come northbound, skirmish line barrier to barrier. Pushing north up to the intersection for an eventual push westbound.
I see the units that a PIO is coming in to handle the media. They're en route.
Roger, Alameda north of Temple. Have them respond from the north to the south. Do not come from the south and west.
Airship.
Go.
I need multiple dispersal orders at Temple and Alameda. Please let me know so we can log it.
All right. Units at Temple and Alameda, if you have a bullhorn or something, do it. I'm going to try and do it. Heads up, and for the CP as well. I'm being elbowed out of my low orbit by a CBP Blackhawk that's below. I can't share the same altitude with that Blackhawk. That dispersal order from the helicopter is going to come from about 1,000 feet up.
Roger, in the meantime, we're going to do it from the ground multiple times. Let us know when you wait from the air.
Yeah, I got to get these feds out of the way. And we're trying to talk to their pilot now to get out of the way. I'll drop down. I'll knock out his first order, and then switch with him, I guess, or not. Copy. Dispersal orders from the ground, CP.
Airship, give an estimate on the crowd size at Alameda and Temple.
It's on the image. It's a lot. Maybe 1,000?
Between 1,000.
Idaho 50, here comes a dispersal order from the helicopter. Somebody sound off on the air and let me know that you hear it clearly so they can document it at the CP.
We can hear him.
It's clear. Disperse the area and leave on count. It's clear.
Repeat that last.
To the CP for the Toronto Shop 82626. Another announcement from the corner of Alameda and Temple.
Repeat that shop number.
82626.
Corner of Alameda and Temple.
Northwest.
Northwest. Roger. Spanish and English?
Roger.
I want that done 3 times.
Roger. The airship's also doing it.
Forty Charles to all units, just be advised, individuals with helmets and bags are passing out objects, unknown if they're rocks or frozen water bottles. They're going through the crowd, and they have helmets and it's dark clothing.
Roger.
Tim Boy, what's the status of the injured officers? What's the plan?
Both the injured officers are Metro officers. They've been treated by Metro EMTs. They're back on the line, refusing to leave. They're going to work.
Tim Boy, let's get those officers out. Have them taken to that fire station and get checked out.
We don't have access to the fire station. They've been checked out by tactical EMTs.
Do not come back on the line. Have them stand down.
Charles, Idaho.
Go ahead.
Clear for the parking lot southwest.
southwest of the intersection. You able to see the activity? We got a large group that's searching in that area. Are they going into the construction site, or are they trying to find an escape route?
I don't see anybody in the construction yet. I know had uniform security there on Friday. I'll look for them today. I don't see anybody there, and I'll keep a sharp eye. Also, when those Paul units, that Paul 300 you get here at First and Alameda, that large parking lot, southeast corner, is going to be a problem. When they push north, some of this crowd is going to want to scale that chain link fence and enter that parking lot, and then that's going to give them access to come behind the script lines. So I'm going to try and address that when they get here and try to fan out a little bit into the parking lot.
Roger, if they do scale it, we're going to the gate. We'll have a squad at the gate.
Copy, squad at the gate.
40 Charles North. Roger. ETA on the squad that's going to take First and Central. Correction, First and Alameda.
3 power units. 3 power units come up for the airship.
Hey, 300 on 44 for 50.
3 Paul 20, 30 and 40 up for the airship.
Forty Charles, Idaho.
Go ahead.
So route on Temple. How far west does it stretch?
Let me take a look. Just at a center all the way to City Hall, all the way to Spring. Actually, all the way. Let me look. Yeah, they're all the way to Spring, and they're spread out along the way.
40, I copy. Idaho.
Go ahead.
Sir Roger, when that Paul unit gets there, can you take that? I'm going to coordinate with the amount of units.
Yep, I'll get them squared away, barrier to barrier, and I'll have them pushed north towards the south side of the intersection of Alameda and Temple. I'll also advise them of that parking lot that's going to be on their right-hand side that might be an issue.
DC-1 to CP, mounted is around moving protector.
Say again.
Mounted just advised they're en route from Piper Tech to our location. So once they get here, and that unit comes from south and north with that blocking force. We'll be ready to go.
Roger. Thank you. Yes, let's get that going. Hey, by the way, 10 boy, I've requested some vehicle block off Aliso and Temple so we can re-up those resources north side.
To the north of us, commercial and Alameda.
Roger, north end, the other side of that block, Aliso and Alameda, we got a lot of squats stuck there holding the crowd. I requested armored vehicles to hold that intersection so we free up people.
Okay, roger that.
620 airship, you on?
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Just there is a drone flying right above the freeway, just east of or west of Alameda here. It's just flying around. It's probably about a good 30, 40 feet up in the air. So just FYI.
Okay, Roger. I got eyes on that. I appreciate that. Thank you. And see, just so you know, CHP has almost cleared the freeway. Those people are being, the last of them are being pushed back up the ramp and going to be at the 101 in Los Angeles once they get here. I'll keep an eye on them. We'll see what direction they go, but that's a large number of people that are back on the city streets.
What's our size on that group?
Hang on, let me go back over there. All right, they're on the camera now, CP, and it's very dense. They're packed in real tight. You know, you ask 5 different people, they're going to give you 5 different estimates. So I'm going to call this about 800 to about 750 people.
Roger, ZFT, we're notifying TSD and Union Station that they may be heading that way here soon.
CP units, information from 36L10. There are approximately 5 protesters going southbound spring from Temple towards City Hall.
Roger, we'll let security services know. Thank you.
Information came from security services 36L10.
Roger, thank you.
L110 advises approximately 500 protesters gathering on the front of Spring Street, entering on Spring. Roger.
.320 units, line up behind Central. Go ahead for 320. .320 responding.
40 Charles, can I get an ETA on the Paul units to first?
Paul units 3 Paul 240, call from the air. Call it.
Approximately 4 minutes from Central Station. Airship, we're going to be responding eastbound Los Angeles Street. You're going to need to direct us in.
Okay, copy. You're going to go north on Los Angeles, go east on any, I would do 1st Street. Actually, no, do east on 2nd, then come north on Alameda to 1st. That's probably going to be the best bet. Anywhere south of 1st, go eastbound until you hit Alameda, and then come north. Once you get to 1st and Alameda, you're going to be barrier to barrier with your shops. And then be advised that there's a parking lot on the east side of Alameda. There's a chain link fence. Once this crowd sees you, they might use that as an avenue of escape. I don't know if you have the resources to put personnel barrier to barrier across that fence line or not into that parking lot. And there's also a good squad on the north side at the gate.
Forty Charles, Idaho.
Go ahead.
Sir, I'll leave it up to you based on that crowd. If you think they can push through that crowd before they dismount, I'm good with that.
Yeah, you're talking about the pockets of people south of Temple there that are kind of out?
Roger that. Some of the crowd has moved towards the west side of Alameda. But on Alameda between Temple and 1st, is there a lot? If we can, I'm okay with surpassing that and moving forward.
Okay, Raj, give me a sec. Let me take a look at that a little closer.
Roger that.
Yeah. Airship, you up?
Go ahead.
Translate.
I'll have them punch through 3/4 of the way, just south of the intersection. I don't know if you can see those guys on bicycles. Those are the only Antifa-looking types that I see. The rest of them look like general demonstrators. So I'll have them punch through there, and then just south of the intersection where those guys on the bikes are, I'll have them dismount there and start their line there.
Roger.
One more time. Sorry, I missed it.
Once probably under get here, go northbound in the shops, in the black and whites, northbound from 1st. I'll stop you if you get about 3/4 of the way up to Temple. That's why we're going to fan out with the black and white, or plan out with the skirmish line barrier to barrier there. That way it cuts down on the lead time.
40 Charles, I copy. All units, you copy that?
Right.
40 to Paul, just be advised that once you fan out and make your approach towards the intersection, you're going to hold just south of the intersection. Mount is going to push across.
Hey, airship, verify. Punch you 1st Street.
Hey, that was garbled. Hey, Paul units coming north of Gotcha at 1st. Go ahead and go through the intersection, and go all the way up. You'll see a building on your left that says stop at the M, and then fan out the skirmish line there.
Roger.
Yeah, Paul 300 that's there. We'll get the black and whites across. We'll get that skirmish line all the way across. Sidewalk, sidewalk, barrier to barrier. Don't let anybody go south of you. If you have the resources to leave the drivers with the vehicles, or at least half the drivers with the vehicles, I don't want to lose these cars. There are people getting behind you here going southbound. We should try not to allow that.
Roger. We're keeping drivers in the cars.
All units, whenever you're ready, start making your way north line. On your west, that parking lot, watch the high ground.
Yeah, right where you guys are, that east sidewalk and the west sidewalk too. Those people are part of it. I wouldn't. I'm not comfortable with them behind it.
ACP and patrol unit standby. Mounted is 30 seconds out from a push. Pushing west to Los Angeles.
Block 310, verify airstrip. We're going to hold this intersection. Temple, Alameda.
Yeah, once you get crosswalk there on the south side, or the south side blocking. Once you get there, eventually we're going to push westbound. Mounted unit is 30 seconds out, and this crowd will be pushed westbound on Temple. Keep a sharp eye on that parking lot off to your left. That parking lot off to your left, it's full of unfriendlies in there. So if you want to hold the skirmish in there, that's probably the best bet so you get that parking lot behind. Hey, skirmish line on the south side that just showed up. What's that high ground on your left-hand side?
Yeah, Roger. On high ground. We're holding here.
Yeah, Rock Spot's coming from the west side, that southwest corner.
Paul 310 airstrip. You want us to take this parking lot and push?
Yeah, hold off on that thought. Hey, who was it? 40 Charles or who was down there, George 40? You want that? We can push westbound with group into that west parking lot.
Airship, we're taking the model from behind Ron Alameda, just south of us.
Alameda, yeah, that's where that southwest parking lot is. Yeah, that's definitely an issue. Either that south-facing squad or the west-facing squad. The one that's pushing north that just got here, closest to that parking lot. If you guys can sit there and push north, I already got a group on the south side of Temple, just west of Alameda, that's doing that as well.
MP, we are westbound Temple, westbound Temple.
Copy, westbound Temple.
Thirty-six 110 advice, protester walking southbound 1st Street from Spring Street.
Idaho 50, what's the location of your feed?
That parking lot is the southwest corner of Alameda and Temple. They just cleared that parking lot. You're going to have people running south towards First down here, and then the rest of them are going to be coming out over here on Judge John Aiso.
Copy, thank you, sir.
The rest of the element pushing westbound on Temple, and they're coming up on that JJA street.
CP to Idaho 50. Did you get the range?
I stepped on you on the last part. Say again.
Can you get us back on the feed with the line push?
Hang on, let me come around this construction here. All right, you should be able to see him now.
TSC 110 boy to incident commander. We're taking moderate to heavy resistance from the crowd, rocks and bottles, and also engagement with officers.
Roger, 37 is authorized.
All right, 37's authorized, guys. Hit them.
They're out. We need to re-up.
Hey, CP, they're out of equipment. They need a refill of lethal.
Negative. We have it in the response.
Okay, verify less people needed or not.
X-ray 27. Are you available for restock?
CP, where's less people needed? Tell us.
Hey, you know what the message about 37's come up? You were broken on your last transmission.
Hey, yeah, we got it. 10 boy, we got it.
Roger. Hey, CP, I think they got them from the Suburbans.
We're gonna have a fire here at Temple Lane. Just JUN, we have that come out.
Hey, CPB advised, we're taking a Molotov cocktail.
Roger, we'll get fire in close report.
CP, we just got Molotov cocktail, Judge Aiso and Temple.
Quadrant where that came from so I can get them on the camera.
Mission Commander, mission complete. We're at Temple, Los Angeles, looking for our next mission.
Roger, hold there for now. Air shooting estimate of the crowd. Where are they and honey?
Temple in Los Angeles, and at this corner, maybe 600 or 700. You got another 1,000 north of them up at the 101 freeway in Los Angeles. If they come together, it's going to be 2,000 plus.
Metro, just hold there. Metro, verify. As you're holding there, who's got the other side on Temple?
Hey, Temple, stand by. We're taking major fireworks. Stand by, stand by.
Call 260, Hernandez.
260, go.
2's come meet us in this parking lot. The other squad has this intersection.
ACP sprint in on Temple and Los Angeles. They have hostiles on 3 different sides. They're taking rocks and bottles, fireworks, Molotov cocktails. Is it possible to get additional resources, possibly from DHS, and have them come with their gas over here? Is that something you want to do?
All right, airship. Let's collapse. Let's just hold on Temple in LA, on the east side of Temple at LA. East side of Temple at LA. There's no need to hold that intersection. Just hold on the east side.
Hey, stand by. Hey, units that are at Alameda and Temple, I need you guys to stay and hold that. If anything happens there and you need resource, let me know. Airship, confirm they are east through that open lot is sanitized and officers are holding there.
Yeah, east of your position with E platoon, yeah, for the most part, it's pretty sterile. Is that what you're talking?
Alameda, where we first started, that open construction site, we posted patrol there as a blocking force so they couldn't come around and get our 6. Verify that they're still holding there.
Yeah, you're good. Your 6 is good. East on Temple is good.
Tim Boy, I need you to collapse back to Temple in LA. Hold on the east side. Hold on the east side. Let's not get so spread out here.
We're trying to get these guys that are throwing Molotov cocktails.
Copy. After that mission, let's reassess.
2310 CP. I'm trying to get fed, so I'm going to take Alameda and Aliso, and I'm going to have like 4 or 5 squads to be able to respond.
The 200 series are available.
Let me get it done.
Okay, multiple people talking. Say again. What do you need? Where?
I see one standby. Hold the air. Hey, I see. I'm working 2 channels here. If you can coordinate with me on channel 49, go to 49 to coordinate Metro.
Right.
On 210, just repeat, you have 550 available to redeploy from Alameda and Temple parking lot of this construction site if needed.
Say again for CP. I'm sorry, what are you requesting?
You're right.
We got multiple resources coming in. I'll let you know as soon as they're here and ready for a mission. Just hold tight.
Queen 3 for CP.
Go for CP.
Temple Instant Commander.
John, ISO and Temple, we have one in custody at a possible Molotov cocktail. We're going to need a transport for that body.
Hold the air. Temple Instant Commander.
In LA, but we need a number van. We'll send one over.
Hold the air. 10 boy incident commander, come up.
Go for it, see.
Okay, verify you want the skirmish line held on the east side of Temple at Los Angeles.
All right, where are you at currently?
Now we own all three sides of the chain. However, there's a bridge to our east. Correction, a bridge to the west where they have high ground on us.
Roger, suggestion to collapse to the side. I have more assets inbound. As soon as they're ready, I'll let you know. And they can work that area.
Okay, Roger, that. Just for the, we have a fire just to the north of us. Looks like the 101 and Los Angeles. Looks like a pretty good fire from here.
Copy.
There's a Waymo car. It's north of Marquette.
All 210, do you want my MFF to secure the bridge?
CP, repeat.
All 210 have a squad of 5 and 50 that can secure the bridge. We don't have a mission right now.
Negative. Let's not secure the bridge. Assistance is needed at Temple in LA. 10 boy, come up.
Going 330, there's going to be some heads that are able to walk through eastbound on Temple from Los Angeles from the federal building, getting behind us.
Squad that needs a mission, come up in the air.
Go for it, Paul 210.
How many folks you got?
Approximately 5 and 50.
Airship, guide that unit to Los Angeles and Temple. Have them link up with 10 boy.
Copy, we're 10 to Los Angeles and Temple. Where are you at, 5 and 50?
We're going to be columns of 2, Temple, walking westbound from Alameda.
I like it. Keep walking. You'll run into Los Angeles and you'll see 10 boy. He's going to link you up with the E platoon as well over here.
Roger.
Hang on a second. Hey, the squad that was at Judge John Aiso and Temple, where'd you go? Is that you?
Temple 8, is that the airship looking for me?
No, I'm looking for what was holding the street at Temple and Judge John Aiso. They're GOA. I need a squad there. I got traffic. Yours is no longer secure if these cars westbound on Temple.
Roger that.
Judge John Aiso and Temple. Judge John Aiso, the old director said was over by the back of Glass House. That street right there where it tees off in the federal building, we need a squad there. There's cars out, and now R6 is compromised.
Ron unit, that squad left that post.
Okay, airship is our concern. Vehicle traffic?
No, I got guys on one wheels and skateboards and scooters. I don't like it. They're back now, so they're going to be able to secure that. Now, there's a squad in there. Remember that southwest parking lot at Alameda over here? The southwest where the construction was. I got a squad there. They're pretty much done. They're looking for work. I can send them your way.
Oh, that's going to be Paul 210 and his mobile field force if you want to direct him to where you want him.
Now, what do you think, 10 boy? I can get Paul 210 your way.
Roger, you can send him to that Judge Aiso, have him hold there. The rest can come further west towards the rest of the mobile force.
Judge Johnny is squared away now. We're looking good there now, so that fire's been put out. 210, you guys want to mount up and head over here, or double time over here to Los Angeles? Hook up with 10 boys looking for resources.
Roger, 210s, 200s are coming westbound. Now, double time.
GCU, I have about 2 squads, maybe 3, heading towards now, south in Alameda.
L20 has the gate to LA Mall East is open to City Hall East, has no wait to close the gate.
Paul 310 to command post.
Number 210.
We have people detained Alameda and Temple. Are we going to have a van come down here?
CSD Sergeant Lopez to the CP.
Go for CP.
Hey, sir, I'm a assistant watch commander over here at the jail division. We have a group of people that try to break in the front windows. Can you have monitor that? We're holding down here.
Hey, which windows? What side? North or south or west?
Who's on the west side? Individual come and break them with a hammer.
All right, Roger. CP, copy that. Jail Division or MDC is taking damage on the west side. They're smashing the windows. That's going to be on Los Angeles, south of Temple. And then that pit bridge we were talking about earlier, the reason it's a concern is because it gives these people access to City Hall East. That gate on the screen now is secure. They could jump it. But on this west side over here, it's wide open. It gives them access to City Hall East, and they're on the property. I just don't want to see that building get burnt down.
Roger that. We copy. Thank you.
All right, and NBC, hold your ground, hold tight there. I'll try to get you some resources. I'll try to get an outward-facing force to the two sides, your Temple side and your LA side, to secure that structure.
NBC to control. So we're attracting some attention now from the protesters, and they're continuing to bundle the windows. They're breaking down our glass. We could hold off right now, just FYI.
Okay, and just verify for me you have resources on the roof, correct?
Negative. We don't have anybody on the roof.
Okay. Hey, CP, do we have communication with our rooftop access, our assets on top of MDC? If we can have them monitor that west side of MDC, try to identify who's breaking windows with the hammers. We'll see if we can get some units over there shortly.
Yes, we have communication with them. Any units available to respond MDC, come up.
Queen 310 to CP. Queen 310 to CP.
Go. Good airship.
Several assets have taken over full of Alameda and commercial, and all extra personnel responded southward to TCU1's location.
Hey, Kenboy airship. Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay, so our goal here is to protect this federal campus. So it looks like we're good to the east. It looks like we're good at this intersection. How do we look to the north? And we need to push and own that, or what do we have to do to own this federal campus?
All right, it looks like CHP north of you up there on Aliso and Los Angeles. I'll keep in that. I think we're good on that side for now. Two areas of concern. I know the federal campus, but we also got City Hall East, and MDC is taking damage. They got broken windows.
Roger that. So what I would like to do, and if you can look at this, what I would like to do is own this bridge, this pet bridge that we're looking at, so that we have high ground. So we basically have bodies to bodies from MDC to the south, up to the bridge with a skirmish line going through all that terrain to the south. To the west, we're going to own officers on the bridge, and then to the north, we're going to push, and then, or if CHP can hold the north end of that building.
Okay, Raj, understood. Yeah, I like the bridge idea because that's giving these people access to City Hall East, and they're all around the property of City Hall East now.
Roger that. And CHP, if you're on the line with him, can they hold our northern border, our northern flank, barrier to barrier? Can they accomplish that until we can get these resources to fill that in?
Yeah, they haven't been talking to me. I'll keep trying. CP, if you have a line of communication with CHP, and if we can have them do like a crossbow, there'll be crossbow left, and they're going to grab the south curve of Los Angeles and Aliso, and just hold that north side for us. That'll help a lot.
See, ask Roger on the.
Adam 29 DPB advice. We have touched on Iowa and Temple and federal property, attempting to light Molotov cocktail. What's the plan for transport? Adam 29, please copy.
Is your message for CP?
Roger, Adam 29, on federal property, Iowa and Temple, suspect is attempting to Molotov cocktail. What's going to be the process for transport?
Roger, Aliso and Temple, we'll send them en route.
FDCG, we have a person that's possibly scaled the wall on the west side of the jail. Airship, can you check out